All right, let's do a little midnight run. Oh, I love the sound of that turbo. Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Welcome to day 3, part 3 of the 280Z Turbo Road Trip Rendezvous. First of all, today's kind of an epic day in the channel. Just today, we reached 20,000 subscribers, and thank all of you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And if you're watching this channel and you're not subscribed, if you'd hit that subscribe and like button. I don't grovel for likes and subscribes, much. I don't put too much into that. It just, whatever happens, happens. But hey, today's a special day, so I want to give a thanks to everybody who has subscribed, and then encourage those who haven't. This trip is going fantastic so far. I'm super stoked. Just checked the fluids in the Z. The oil is brand new, right on the top mark. The coolant was, just maybe that much low or whatever from its little burping, but all's good on the coolant. This car is just performing just brilliantly. Absolutely loving this drive. I'm only about 6 hours away from home, so just kind of got a slow start this morning, just kind of taking it easy, chilling, just get my money's worth out of the hotel room. I was watching some Star Trek Generations. It just came on and started before I left, and I was like, man, I just want to stay here and watch watch Star Trek movie. I don't know if I've seen that one, so I'm gonna have to get back and look that one up and watch it. But yeah, like I said, thank you everybody, and we're getting ready to pull out and hit the road. So go grab my seatbelt, get buckled in, and let's finish this trip in style. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go get me a McDonald's Egg McMuffin, get this thing rolling.
Turn left and then turn right.
All right, I'm sitting here at the gas station. I'm not gonna, I got, about half a tank, but I'm not gonna go roll and get low again. So before I get the trip started, fill the car up, and then I got my breakfast, so I'll go ahead and fill myself up as well. So we should be fueled up and ready to make this trip.
The Terminator Sabaton System Model 101. I swear I will get you to your destination. Trust me.
Let's go.
0.1 miles. Turn right and then turn right.
Okay, Arnold, let's do this thing. So me and the Z are filled up. I got almost 23 miles of the gallon that tank, so doing pretty good. So we are rolling out, and it is all good. Nice and sunny. It's going to be 68 degrees when I get home. So
0.1 miles. Turn right.
Yeah. So it's about, I don't know, it's kind of cool here right now, but not terribly bad. And we are going to get rolling down the road in sunshine. Heck, I might even pop the T-tops off when I get home. Who knows? All right, hitting the on-ramp. Let's do this. Uh-oh, I spy a Eurasian Bob special right there on the back of that transporter. Oh man, that's my kind of car. The other day, I actually pulled over a transporter. Oh, that little wagon there is pretty sweet. I pulled over a transporter that had a Torino Cobra on the back of it, and he had two vehicles on his trailer, and he was just somebody transporting it for somebody who bought it, and so I literally pulled him over so I could take pictures, and he gave me the owner's contact number, and then I tipped the guy $10 for pulling over for me. He was happy, he didn't care, he just laughed. But that's how you do it, man. You just gotta take advantage of any of the opportunities that present themselves. I've always got my head on a swivel looking for cars, so y'all want to know my secrets, it's just constant searching. All right, another pit stop here, and finally, I have checked every stop I've made on this trip on the Cheez-It rack, and not a single one have had the hot and spicy. I guess I had to get into Kansas. But the popcorners really didn't do it for me. They weren't that great, FYI, if you haven't tried them. But the Cheez-It hot and spicy is the bomb. Back on the road. Man, getting in the car after my pit stop here, and it's nice and warm. I'm gonna have these T-tops off before the day is over. So just stopped in the stop there and saw something kind of cute there. So I'm back in Kansas. I thought that was cute, so just grabbed that for Eurasian Becky, and so she'll have it before she sees this video, so I'm not giving out the surprise. I just thought that was kind of cute. Thought she'd get a kick out of it. So back on the road again. Here we go. All right, I just turned south off of I-70 onto 135, so I'm on that last lane home. I'm about 80 miles away, and man, I'm about ready to pull these T-tops off. But so here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna end this trip. Okay, so I'm cruising along, and the car started off beautiful, right? Just absolutely pristine, clean. You could eat off the car. And now I've gotten it dirty, you know, but it's just that, you know, just dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull into shift, and we're gonna end this trip at shift. I'm gonna pull in the wash bay, and this car's not even going home until I clean it. So this car is going to get everything washed off of it, and I'm gonna clean the heck out of this car and bring it back to its beauty when it left. And then I'm gonna get back in and drive it some more. This is gonna be my daily driver here for, I don't know, who knows how long, I guess. But it had 70,000 miles when I left, you know, a little over 70,000. I probably wrote down the exact mileage. I think it's on the title. But now it's got 71,700. So, you know, what's nice about this is it's not like I'm at 79,000 miles getting ready to turn over. I hate that, you know, because it's like you hate to turn that next 10,000 mile increment. But, you know, that was one reason too I want to drive this back, because it had already turned 70,000 miles. So I got a lot of room to drive and have some fun before we reach that next mile marker. So just having a blast, enjoying it. I could just keep driving. I mean, I'm just having so much fun. So I appreciate you guys riding along, and I hope you're having fun too, and just you feel like you're in the passenger seat with me or whatever, because I mean, this is just me. How I am right now on the camera is how I'd be if there was no camera and just a friend of mine sitting in the passenger seat. That's just how I roll, you know. I just keep it real. Keep it real, keep it simple, keep it authentic. So stay tuned. We're gonna get this thing to shift here shortly. I'm gonna stop by the shop, check on the guys at the shop. It's gonna be getting in, you know, right about closing, or about 5 o'clock. We close at 6. So pop in and show the guys the car. And then actually, one thing I'm gonna do is there's 91 no ethanol right by the shop. So I'm gonna run this thing down pretty low, and then fill it up with 91 no ethanol, and then throw a can of BG44K fuel injection, fuel system cleaner into the car. And that's just the best thing you can do for these old cars. It just cleans the injectors, makes the spray patterns, makes better power. It's fantastic. Fantastic stuff. You have to look them up online. BG Corporation. All of their products are the best products that, I mean, period. Automotive, you know, chemicals that you can buy. So, well, next stop will be gas, and then the shop, and then shift. So, keep it on. Hey, just another thing to note here. So I'm cruising around chatting with you, and you can see the sun's coming in, and it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm headed south now. And actually, I mean, I've started to get warm. I've just been running it on economy, you know, just because, you know, I mean, it's been cold, right? So, you know, no need to run the air conditioner if it's even working. It's so cold, I really didn't even know if the AC was working or not. But anyway, I kind of started to get hot in here, and I switched her right over onto automatic climate control. and drop the temperature down, and I am freezing, man. The AC works on this car. That is so awesome. Yeah, literally, I'm just like, I got it on low because it's so cold. I'm just cruising down the road and chilling in the AC. So I thought I would share that with you guys. Well, I'm a little slow sometimes. Something I just noticed. So like I said, I'm trying to run this fuel out so I can fill it on a 91. But so look, there's a second bar graph on the left side that denotes the reserve. So the main green on the right side is your main fuel, you know, and then it gets more detailed with more bars on the left for reserve. So that's kind of cool. See, it goes, you see on the right side it says full, half, empty, and then over the left it goes quarter, eighth, and 0. I need to look back at my video and see where I was at on that left, but I'm guessing that it was pretty close to 0. But anyway, that's kind of cool. So it's not real noticeable, that left bar graph. I mean, it's kind of, doesn't really jump out at you, but there is an extra little deal. And then actually I do see, or no, I think that might be for the bright lights. I see a little window above the fuel indicator, but I think that's for the bright lights. So just learn. That's what's fun about driving these cars. The more you drive, the more you learn. Okay, that was awesome. So I'm just cruising along here, and the car started talking to me, said, fuel level low, fuel level low. So here I've been giving this car a hard time about not notifying you when you get low fuel, but it's not just a light, it actually talks to you. How freaking cool is that? Well, I'm getting close. I'm headed through Newton right now, at the home of the car wizard. I wish I had time to do. I sent David a picture of this car earlier, and he was like, sweet, you know, we love a lot of the same cars. I wish I had time to pop in on him and show him the car, but it's getting late, and they usually get out of there at 5, so I don't want to get in their hair, but I'll have to bring it back up there and show him when I run up there for something else. But so anyway, hey David, I'm passing through. Well, made it back to Wichita. So this trip is officially a success. Well, I think I'm cutting a little bit close on my fuel. I still show a between an 1/8 and a 1/16 of a tank, but I just took that off-ramp, exit ramp, and as I was going around the corner, the car stalled or starved for fuel, and you know, because the gas kind of sloshed out to one side of the tank. So I'm pushing it here a little bit. That's kind of crazy. So we're still showing about a 1/16 of a tank. Amazing. Right now I'm at 435 miles on this tank, so I'll have to look up and see what size. Man, Broadway is just so terrible rough here. But I'm going to go check out and see how big a capacity this thing has. So the first time I thought I was empty, I had a lot left, because that single bar has been down there forever, and I wasn't looking at the second little detailed quarter tank and below graph. So we'll see how much fuel I put in this time, because I think she's pretty close to empty. But made it back to Wichita. Yay! Hey, Brian and Paul, thank you for everything. Car is awesome. I know you guys thought I was crazy driving this car, but honestly, I think the best thing for this car was to get it out and drive it. I mean, every time I've filled it up with gas, the mileage has improved, you know, and it just runs better and better the more I drive it. So, you know, I think getting it out and stretching its legs was just what it needed. So we're gonna fill this sucker up now. All right, we got over 23 miles a gallon that time. We got 23.2, and so now I'm just teeny ways away from the shop here, just literally not even a mile. So we are home free. So it's been so awesome. You know, all you guys with your collector cars and everything, you know, be sure to get you one of those FM modulators. It's so cool, because, man, I tell you what, 1983 was a good year for music. I was listening to Billy Joel and Journey and Culture Club and Eurythmics, you know, all kinds of cool, different, you know, just a great mix of music and different sounds and everything. So it was a lot of fun. So now we got it fueled up here. Now, here's one thing I've been kind of dying to do. So when I go a long way and pick up a car, you know, I don't even think I've given this car probably, you know, much more than half throttle the whole time. But because, you know, you don't want to start a trip that long, and you know, like on a turbo car, you could blow a intake boot off or throw a belt or something like that. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, I'll just kind of take it pretty easy on the car on the trip or whatever. But something I've been dying to do though is give it the beans. So let's see what let's see if it runs. Yeah. Oh, cool! You got an analog boost gauge over here. So yeah, it runs good. I've been dying to give it the beans. So we're gonna head over to the shop. I just filled it up, so that we're gonna throw some BG44K in it, and then go to shift and get her cleaned up. Well, guys, I'm back, and this is a good site right here that I see. Working on the 240Z.
Almost done.
Oh man, yeah. So we're doing a lot of work to this thing. Differential mount, new clutch, rear main seal, valve cover gasket, getting the front seats. We bought the OEM seat replacement covers. Man, what all kinds of, oh, we couldn't help ourselves. We bought some lowering springs for it. You know, because it just kind of set up so high. So
Yeah, that's just the little stuff we're doing to it right now.
yeah, exactly. What do you know, Polo?
Hey, how you guys
Hey man, I made it back. Oh, there's Broadway Raceway, right? Yeah, man, this car, oh, I'm getting excited now. I can't wait to put these two Z's together. They're bookends, right? The first Z and the last Z. So,
Non-turbo and turbo?
yeah, exactly. That's just so cool. So to me, these two cars are like the Carrera versus the 930.
Yeah.
Right? It's identical.
Yeah,
You know,
basically, yeah.
it's the lightweight, pure,
Same chassis.
yeah. And then that sort of thing. So, well, you guys want to take a look at the Z?
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look. Well, it's pretty windy out here, so we won't do much. But guys, what do you think of this thing? What's your first impression? Yeah, isn't that cool? Oh man, it's cool. Yeah, right. So I'm headed to shift to go wash it right now. So just wait till you see it cleaned up, man. You guys are gonna love it. So I'm gonna get it cleaned up, and I'll bring it back by in the morning. Loving it. All right, we made it all the way back from Idaho. Got it in the wash bay. B4. Even picked up some bugs on it when it got warmer. And after. Check it out. Got all the grime and bugs off of it here. Still not 100% dry, but I'm gonna go drive it and make sure that it gets completely dried out. So there's no water pooled up anywhere. Sometimes you wash cars and then you put them away. That could actually be a bad thing because there's water pooled up in all kinds of little pockets, and that's where you can actually get some rust starting. So after you wash your car, drive it. So there it is, all clean from the road trip. Well, there you have it, folks. 1983 280ZX Turbo. Drove it 1,334 miles back from Meridian, Idaho. And not a glitch in the mission, just got a little bit of dirt on it, got it all cleaned up, and I'm going to continue to drive this car. This has just been an epic, awesome trip I'll never forget, and I really appreciate you guys coming along and riding along with me. Yeah, it was such an epic trip, I had to break it into 3 parts. So this is the final installment, and then look for the detailed overview video next. You know, we're gonna go ahead and do some touch-ups and just do some of our little stuff to it and just take it to the next level. But this car is at a high level already, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, always subscribe and like, appreciate that. And as always, have a great day and happy motoring.